I'm Elsie.
And I'm Debbie.
And we're two sisters Southern cooking.
Hey y'all, so we are making ravioli.
Yes, 4 cheese ravioli. This is Elsie and my recipe. So
We are going to be making
Alfredo sauce, and of course we are doing marinara, but we're doing it
pre-made jar.
Yes, because there's not enough time in the day to make that, because you usually have to let that simmer for hours and hours. So we're just going to do the sauce,
Which is fine because most people don't have the time to make it from scratch. So,
and wait until you see the way we make our ravioli noodles. It's going to be a game changer for some of you guys, because it's going to be easy. You don't have to make it from scratch, because we normally make ours from the 00 flour, the semolina flour. And this here will take that out because it's lasagna noodles, the zero cook.
the flat ones.
Yes.
The ones without the curly edge.
So everything goes in here. It goes into the food processor. If you don't have a food processor, you can use a blender. If you don't have a blender, you can use the mixer. So,
Right.
and if you don't have a stand mixer, use a hand mixer.
And if you don't want to do that, do it by hand. And you might be there for a while.
So we're doing a whole bag of mozzarella. We're doing double our normal amount because we're making a lot of ravioli noodles. So, all right, and we are doing 30 ounces of ricotta. Lord, we're over extending ourselves here, Elsie. We're going to have some issues if we don't get it down a little bit. I'm always tempted to mix this up a little bit so it brings the volume down, and then we'll add in our 2 cheeses. We have Romano and we have Parmesan, and of course we have the mozzarella and the ricotta. So that's the 4 cheese ravioli. And then of course we have lots of garlic. We got 2 eggs, and we have some Italian seasoning, or basil. We have basil.
Why do we have basil?
Yes, we do. And Elsie and I are working on a project. We are making her a new spice. We got to. This girl has way too many spices, okay? It's a disaster. So
You open my cabinet door and my spices come flying at you. I got so many.
yes. All right, so we are going to do this on low. So here we go. So that brought the volume down a little bit so I can safely add the other ingredients. I'm gonna add the other cheeses and all that stuff in here, and then we'll add in the eggs last. Put those in there so we don't have it everywhere.
We're having a rainstorm today here.
Boy, is it coming down now. You know what? Our tomatoes are looking good, folks, okay?
We've been having enough rain to
Yeah.
do them good.
Our carrots over in the wash tub, bathtub, this tall already. I'm so stoked to see them looking so healthy and so good. We have chicken wire on top of it to keep the chickens out of them because they got most of them. So, all right, here we go. So we want it to be creamy. What do you think? I already put the eggs in there, so it looks good. You need the egg for binder for your ravioli. That's a given. Hey y'all, so I'm going to teach you a little trick here that I learned. It is going to save you so much aggravation about making your own pasta and everything like that. So this is Barilla, and it is the oven-ready lasagna noodle. And I think we're probably going to get about 2 or 3 out of this, depending. So we're going to try for 3, may end up with 2. And I'll pull this out of the package and let you see what it looks like. So I'm going to put hot water on right now to boil, and then I'm going to pour it into like a plastic container. You can put it into a bowl or whatever and just let it soak. And you don't want it to be too soft, but you want it to be soft enough that you're able to cut it. So it's just going to be a few minutes with this here. You can actually use these in the oven. You don't have to cook these at all, but you can, but it's going to make such a big difference in making your noodles. So you can cut it with a pizza cutter this way, or you could do big ones. It's all up to you. But we will show you our next step after we are ready to bring it in and to start softening it up, and we will do it in hot water. Hey y'all, this is Debbie. So this is my trick I'm going to teach you. So the best way to do this is just to put your oven ready lasagna noodle. I'm going to do about maybe at the most 3 at a time, and I'm just going to leave them in here maybe for 3 minutes at the most, and then I'm going to take them out. That way they don't stick together and they're soft. So we're going to go ahead and start the timer right now. Several tips with using this lasagna noodle. You're only going to cook it for about 2 minutes. I would not do it longer than 2 minutes. And also, you're only going to do about 2 or 3 noodle sheets at a time, because otherwise they stick together and they rip. All right, y'all, I'm going to cut these into thirds. And then we're going to put our filling on. Okay, y'all, I'm gonna turn the camera off and finish up the rest of these and see how many of them we actually get. We're going to make our 2 sauces here. One is Alfredo and one is jarred marinara. And we're gonna put our raviolis in, and we're gonna cook them for 15 minutes until they're done. And then we're gonna put them in a serving bowl and serve them up to eat. That smells so good in here, guys. Look at this, how just full of flavor. Just so good. I love Alfredo sauce. That's my favorite. Of course, it's the only favorite I can have because I can't have tomatoes, but I do love a good Alfredo, and Elsie's is one of the best I've ever had, so I will hand that to her because it is good. So are we doing half and half?
Yeah.
Okay. We are going to actually bring these up to temp, and then we're going to cut the heat down to about medium. With the amount of people that we serve every day that we have family dinners, we doubled our size of what we normally would serve. So, and we're going to bring this up to temp as well. Let this simmer and cook the noodles the rest of the way. I'm just bringing the sauce itself up to temp. I'll turn it down to about medium because it's starting to. What we're going to do is gently stir these, not aggressively, because these are fragile and you want your Alfredo noodles to remain intact, so you don't want to be too aggressive with them. That looks so good. All right, guys, we're going to continue to add these off screen, and we will show you what it looks like during the cooking process and when we are ready to serve it up. Hey y'all, we have about 6 minutes cook time on these raviolis, and look at that. Oh my gosh, does that not look delicious, guys? This sauce, we did a combination sauce between 2 different sauces, and Elsie said it is really good. So we will show you what it looks like when we're done, and we will see you guys in our next video. You have a blessed I'm Elsie.
And I'm Debbie.
And we're Two Sisters Southern Cooking.
Please like, share, and subscribe.
Thank you.